Hey, here's a hot picture. Two models got in a fight, and they ended up ripping each other's tops off.
Oh, my God, that's right out of a movie.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, my God, that's incredible.
And this happened at, it was some kind of event. Oh, it was a soccer game, wasn't it?
No, it was outside a bar. They were fighting over a soccer player.
Oh, okay. Wow, how hot.
These weren't large models, were they?
No.
Just making sure before I get myself too psyched.
No, they're pretty hot.
Wow.
Yeah, they were fighting over two premiership footballers. Lauren Pope, 21, and her pal Penny left London's Funky Buddha with Southampton's Peter Crouch and Celestine Barbaro of Newcastle United. As they were about to get into a taxi, they were confronted by two other girls. The rival pair were shouting, "Hey, we were talking to them." Lauren, who kissed Prince Harry last year, had a spat with a girl called Kat. Penny went to her aid, but had her top pulled down as Kat's friend piled in. Bouncer stopped the fight. Before it was over, we had two topless chicks, didn't we?
Yeah.
Wow. Are there photographs of their boobs?
Yeah, and the girls are
Oh, my God.
No, this one's clearly, her tubes are out.
Wow. Look at those boobs. Nice.
When I turn the page on it, and there's Saddam in his undies.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Why is this?
I know it. Boy, that's gross.
Why is this a story?
Because the real story there is that he's endowed. It's the subliminal.
But it's not like he's 10 or something.
Who's out there trying to make a case for his endowment? That's what I don't understand. Somebody is.
Regardless,
the son apparently is all hung up on his size.
The Sun, the headline is "The Tyrant's in His Pants." I guess they don't call them underpants in England.
I guess not.
You feel that people look at you because you're well endowed.
Underwear. I don't know. I think they give him a heads up, though, and he's stuffing.
Stuffing or fluffing.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but that's awful. A bad visual, no question about it.
How about that fight, though? Isn't that cool?
Yeah, this is great. God, these girls are hot, and her boob is all the way out. She is as topless as the day she was born.
What's this? Oh, that story. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. I was just going to say, isn't it funny how no matter what the circumstance, when a boob is revealed, it's still a boob revealed?
Yeah.
Because, even when we've had hurricanes and stuff, and you see women running out of
plane crashes. Yes, remember the plane crashes in the Potomac, and that girl, that stewardess was lifted up? And you could see everything she owned.
Yeah.
Here she was in that icy water, and everybody went, "Oh, wow."
In the end, isn't a boob revealed a boob revealed? Or isn't nudity almost no matter how you come into it? There are those circumstances that, of course, are gruesome, or there's a death or something.
Yeah.
You just have to say, oh, well, I don't even want to think about that. But there's a lot of times when somebody, like this cat fight here, they end up topless, and you can't help but go, oh, my God, is that hot?
I know. That's really smoking hot.
But I think it'd be fun to get some email on kind of inappropriately hot nudity.
Accidental nudity.
Yeah. And I'll just throw out as my example, there was I'm trying to remember it was some horrible weather story. It was a tornado or a hurricane or something, but these women were running to get cover. And a couple of their tops were getting blown off, or, one of them, I think, like it was blown up her front, and you could see her boobs. Yeah, she was wearing kind of a see-through bra. It was pretty hot.
Oh, wow.
And she was horrified, though. She had this look of horror. I was like, oh my God. But at the same time, I couldn't help myself from going, nice, too.
Yeah, right.
313-298-WRIF. Inappropriate nudity. Or unexpected nudity. Jackie Curry.
Oh, come on.
She wasn't nude in any way, shape, or form, but I've never seen Jackie Curry other than those election day shots where something is screwed up. But the other day, the garage door opened, and there was Jackie Curry in a pretty tight top, and she had these monster tubes. I couldn't help but notice.
Crying out loud.
I know she's a million years old, but I just noted it. I'd never noticed it before.
They're playing straight down. She could have sent in like a home photo to National Geographic. That'd be funny if there was that.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
That was a girl next door feature in National Geographic. What a what a concept. And everybody's boobs are pointing straight down. And they're all like paper boobs, those paper thin boobies.
I'll give you another good example. Remember on 9/11?
They look like 2 hot water bottles, those boobs that look like hot water bottles.
Now, what was that girl doing? She was running out of...
She was covered in soot.
Yeah, but I think she also had a sprinkler had gone off in her building or something, so it had a wet T-shirt effect. Yeah. And she was okay, though. I mean, she wasn't dying or injured or anything. She was running into a building.
We all felt bad about it, though.
Well, I did feel guilty, but, I mean, it was like a wet T-shirt contest. I mean, and she had a big rack. I couldn't help it. I just noticed it. I noted it. That's all I did. Again, 313-298-WRIF. Rich, let's talk about some accidental nudity. What was it, Rich?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
I'm a high school teacher, and I teach science. And so right after the tsunami, Discovery Channel put out some video about the tsunami and stuff.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
I'm showing it in about first class I'm showing it to. A bunch of junior guys. About 17 minutes into the video, because I had to keep track because they noticed it, so I had to fast forward through the part. But there's some doctor doing CPR to some chick laying on a table.
Oh, you're kidding me. So because she's topless, because they're doing CPR, her boobs are completely exposed and everybody's reacting inappropriately?
Well, it's going to happen. Did she have nice tubes?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, she was.
Yeah, well, see, that's what happens. You get these goofy situations like that.
But she's near death.
I know, but that's what I mean about accidental nudity. Well, there's that thing where you go, oh, wow, nice tube, but then you go, oh, my God, somebody getting CPR.
Well, I got to tell you, actually.
What's wrong with me?
In the days when I worked for the ambulance company years ago.
Oh, yeah.
There was this woman who, she did herself in, but she was completely nude. Oh. All anybody talked about was her boobs.
Well, that's... Well, tell me these nurses don't notice how hung some of these guys they're working on. We've talked to nurses who've said that.
Yeah. It's pretty weird, but it happens.
Is this Bill? Or Joe?
This is Joe, guys.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, same thing on the tsunami. The Newsweek magazine, I was at the doctor's office looking through it and all these horrible pictures, and then all of a sudden I go, man, that's a girl in the bottom. They're taking pictures from the bridge, and that's a girl in the bottom of the water, and you can clearly see her butt. And I'm going, nice, it's pretty nice, but of course,
I know. Didn't you feel like a cad?
I did. I really did.
I know. I know exactly what you mean. Usually death tends to separate that sort of realization from. I'm able to disconnect when it's that bad.
When it comes to death, yeah. I mean,
but there are an awful lot of times where it's an accident, like these two models. They got in a fight and they end up ripping each other's tops off.
Well, that's really.
It's a good example. Although it's fictional, is Carrie. In Carrie, when the wind comes swooping through the prom and all those shirts are getting whipped up in the prom dresses and all that. That's pretty hot. Is this Bill? Bill, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, last weekend I was at the hoedown, and naturally you're in tube watching mode.
Yeah.
So we were walking around, and there's this girl was with a group of guys and girls, and she's wasted beyond recognition, and falling down, and just probably at the point where everybody should be thinking about taking her to the hospital. But there's a group of guys standing around the group because every time she's tripping and falling, her shirt's popping up and her tubes are popping out. And I felt really bad. I'm like, but hey, I gotta watch.
Was there some nice raction going on?
There was a nice at least a full C cup there.
Wow,
decent.
Wow, sweet.
Well, get her some medical help, but take a look in the meantime. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to make her any worse off to look.
Yeah, while she's on the stretcher going to the hospital for alcohol poisoning, just stare at her tubes while you got the chance. She'll be all right.
It's just, this time, you're just kind of waiting to see if she gets the medical assistance she needs. I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking and enjoying them.
Crying out loud.
Is this Trish?
Yes, it is.
Trish calling in on the accidental
this is
nudity
scary. Honey,
subject.
don't say anything.
What'd you see, Trish?
Well, I actually have two stories. I think the better one I'll tell first. About 10 years ago, some friends and I were at Clutch Cargo, and a gorgeous blonde drunk woman leaving the bar was stripping naked out on the street.
No way.
Swear to God, I could not believe it.
Wow, how hot.
I'm a heterosexual female, but she was so hot.
Nice.
Wow, God, is that hot to hear you say how hot she was.
How did I know you'd say that?
I don't know.
Well, that's really not, that's kind of intended
guess.
nudity. It's not exactly accidental nudity, but nonetheless, I'm sure guys were enjoying that. Is this Ron?
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
What's up, Ron?
I had a situation where I was working at a dealership and I'd stand there watching these guys. This girl tripped and fell.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny. She's in the main aisleway of this dealership, and all you see was a ton of guys at the bottom of her feet, looking up her dress.
Well, she fell. I mean, you can help her up, but, I mean, it doesn't hurt to look while you're helping her up. I mean,
Yeah, she was hot, too. I mean,
is that right?
Well, that makes it all the worse. Chick's probably crying.
I know,
or something.
Her legs are wide
that was quite
apart.
a shot.
The fall.
Finally, somebody noticed, and they came up and put a towel over in front of her.
Oh, who did that? Jeez.
One of the supervisors.
Yeah, but in the meantime, there's probably a chance to get a little gander. I mean, no harm, no foul.
Everybody couldn't wait to get a chance to take a look at it.
Wow.
Let's try Craig. Craig, we were talking about accidental nudity. And, I'll give you another good example. We were on a flight I think we're coming back from Phoenix, and I got up to get something out of my bag in the overhead compartment, and they looked down in front of me, and this chick's breastfeeding.
Oh, for God's sake.
I know,
Jeez,
but
she couldn't wait. She must have wanted you to see it.
The baby hadn't latched on yet.
Really?
I got quite
They were just out there and the baby hadn't hooked on
Well,
yet?
the one was out there. She was just putting the towel over her shoulder,
Yeah,
I just happened to be looking right at that moment.
You sure you didn't time that? Mighty fishy
I
that
did
you
not
just
time
stood
it.
up right then.
No, I told Tess. I was like, that one was breastfeeding. I just happened to get up at just the right moment. Is this Craig?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, I was at a Cedar Point water park a couple of years ago, and with a 300-pound woman was going on the slide.
Oh, boy.
She hit the water, and her top just came straight up.
Ooh.
And it looked like two, oblong beach volleyballs.
Oh, my God.
Yikes.
It was not good.
That was bad accidental
that's
nudity.
bad accidental nudity. I think it's much better when it's something hot. Is this Sean?
Yeah, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Sean.
What's your story?
I was in Ohio at my mother-in-law's, and we go out to dinner. We go back to her place. We with my wife and family and stuff. And she changes into her pajamas, comes out, sits on the couch. She's got, the key button unbuttoned.
Oh, man.
And I tell you, the whole movie we watched, her rack was out. She had, tube just kind of hanging out.
Really?
And it was incredible. I couldn't not look away, but I couldn't look at it. It was a crazy thing. And then I'm like, does she know it's out?
Was it a nice tube?
Right.
So
Sean, was it a nice tube?
Actually, it wasn't a bad tube, and I found myself looking at it. And
well, you can't help it. I
told
mean,
my wife about it after the movie, and she went out and kind of said, "Hey, you got a button loose," So I'm in a weird position because I'm like, well, I noticed it, but I didn't want to say anything,
Yeah, that's a real bummer.
Right.
Well, so you gave yourself a couple extra ganders in the course of the action there.
Absolutely. I had to enjoy it while it was out there.
Yeah. Certainly. That's your mother-in-law, but I mean, she's the one that's got it out there. It's not your fault. Is this Jeremy?
Yeah, great show, guys.
Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it.
I don't know, maybe you guys saw this. This is really kind of weird. On the Maury Povich show, they had a show called Stop Staring, My Daughter's Not a Monster.
Okay.
This girl had a severely deformed face with her jaw was kind of off to the side and everything.
Oh, jeez.
She decided to wear a shirt that displayed her nipples so much they had to put bars over them.
What?
Oh,
yeah, I couldn't understand if she did it on purpose or didn't notice.
That's really funny.
Why wouldn't the
I've
show
seen
have
that
said something?
where they have strippers on or something. Of course, they're always wearing the lowest cut things, and there were a couple that were not wearing a bra, and it wasn't even necessarily transparent, but they were so cold or whatever that they put bars over them.
Wouldn't you think that, if they're so aware of it that they put bars over it, wouldn't you think they would, during commercials, say, hey, look,
put a bra
you need to fix this.
Is this Jeff?
Yeah.
Hey,
how's it
Jeff.
going, guys?
Good.
Hey,
What's
Jeff.
up?
About 10 years ago, I was working at a local car dealership as a porter for the body shop, and the boss asked me to go up to the service area and take some parts up there. As I'm coming through the main corridor there, this hot blonde was walking through to pick up her car with her husband, and for some reason, whenever they used to open the entrance door and the exit door, the roll-up doors, it created like a wind tunnel.
Oh, yeah, it was trying to equalize the pressure.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's
great. And all of a sudden, poof, there went the dress. Like, almost over her head.
Wow, that's so hot.
Fellas, Mike, you would have enjoyed it. She had high heels on.
Oh.
No panties.
Oh, no. What?
She was totally mortified.
Oh, my God.
No panties? No panties.
And she was hot?
God.
Oh, totally hot.
Oh, great. Now, see, that's going to haunt me all day. That's the best story yet. I wish you hadn't arrived to tell me that.
Mark, go ahead.
Oh, God, is that incredible.
Mark, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Go ahead, Mark.
Good morning, boys.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, we used to go to the wave pool when my children were young, and when they would turn those waves on, you know how they do it in intervals?
Yeah.
When those waves come up behind you, it tends to pull your gear down.
Yeah.
You know? And if you've been there, you know that. But if you haven't been there, usually you don't. And occasionally there would be a woman in there who would either be turned towards the waves and its thing would pull their tops down, or if they had their rear end turned towards the waves, it'd pull their shorts down. So, of course,
nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can't stop it from happening.
Well,
it's
no,
funny how one direction is their boobs, the other direction is their crotch.
Depends which way they're turning. But if you ever swam in the ocean, you know what I'm talking about. When they come up behind you, that's pulling at you.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so, you know, it was... whenever we wanted to go to the wave pool, I was always usually all for it.
Let's see, is this Rick? Rick, you there? No, Rick? How about Tim?
How you doing, guys?
Good.
I had a picture up in my cube at work. Never realized this. The picture of me and my friends at school. And my friend's girlfriend, if you look at it really close, you can see half her nipple in it. And this was at work. And one of my bosses was in my cube looking at my pictures. He's like, do you know about this? And I was like, you're kidding me. I mean,
was she hot?
Oh, yeah. She's a very good-looking girl.
Well, I'll tell you, accidental nudity just ramps up so much.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever inform her? That sounds like that Seinfeld episode where Ellen sent out the Christmas cards and her nipple was showing. Yeah, Elaine.
No, I still haven't told her, but it was my friend, it was my roommate at the time's girlfriend, and he definitely knows, and he thinks it's hilarious.
All right. Hey, Nathan, how you doing?
I'm not bad. Yourself?
Good. What's up?
Hey, I was a lifeguard for about 3 years, and it would be weird on the slides. They would come down the slides, and then it was like watching a porn. They would go under the water, and they would jump up real quick, and then there goes their top. You would get these hot ladies all the time just coming down the slides in these tiny, skimpy bikinis, and then they would just lose them.
Oh, was it a lot of MILFs that were there with their kids?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
We would sit there on the radio just going, all right, milk, it's 3 o'clock.
Oh, man.
WRIF, Alex.
Hey, how you doing, Drew and Mike? This
Hey,
is
Alex.
Alex. Man, I was 16 years old. This was 10 years ago. I can't believe I'm telling this story. All right, every morning we'd open the doors like right at 9 o'clock or whatever, and there was this blonde woman come in. She was about 32. Me and my buddies used to have this Saturday morning thing called like SAS, Saturday afternoon plus, Sunday morning plus. And we used to count it over the two-way radio in there. You know, like all the girls that worked up front, they had no idea what the two of us were doing all day. So this blonde walked in, and I think her man was with her, all right? And she's bending over picking up apples, picking this up. And she's wearing a thong. And she is just showing the world her business. I mean...
No kidding.
Wow. It was the greatest thing in the world. I mean, I'm 16. I mean, I walked around. I had a tough time walking around for hours.
Yeah, that's awfully powerful when you're 16, 17,
What an image.
something like that
yeah.
happens.
Well, it just sear itself right into your brain, an image like that. Wow.
Let's see. I was over at my girlfriend's as her parents were in an argument. Pretty bad argument. Her mom goes into the bathroom to change or something. Her dad's barking from the kitchen still. Her mom's barking from the bathroom. Her mom comes busting out the door to continue the argument. She was still buttoning up her robe. She couldn't wait to get out to start barking at him.
Yeah.
So she comes storming in. As I looked at her, the robe swooshes wide open for a clear shot from the waist down.
Oh,
everything was wide open.
Oh, God.
She was so caught up in the argument, I don't think she ever knew.
Oh, my God.
Very hot MILF.
Whoa.
But, yeah, it's a little on the bushy side.
Oh, I would have guessed that. I bet there was an enormous triangle.
First off, I love listening to the show. She's a website. Anyway, I was living in Kentucky at the time. Myself and some friends went to a local swimming hole. They had a cold spring there, which people dove into. This one woman dove right in with nothing but a shirt on, less than halfway down, arms overhead, shirt comes right off. Huge tubes.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Oh, subject, inappropriate nudity.
Yeah.
And then he says inappropriate, yet hot. Remember that Russian hostage thing at the theater where everyone was gassed in order to get the terrorists? When the police took the hostages onto a bus, Newsweek had a picture of one chick totally unconscious with her tubes hanging out. And then he had nice tubes. You know, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh, man.
My buddies and I were on vacation in the Turks with 4 other couples. While sitting at the pool, my buddy's... Oh, this is a girl writing, I guess. My buddy's bikini top clasp broke. The top ended up around her neck. It seemed like minutes before the shock went away and she put her hands up over her tubes. The best part is there was another couple sitting nearby and the husband was looking so intently his wife slapped him and then she left.
Oh, that's cute, actually.
And then he says, I think it was worth it for him anyway. Let's see. Who's this? WRIF, good morning. Sean?
Yeah?
What's up?
Hi, I got a good nudity story for you.
Okay.
I work in a specialty ICU at one of the big hospitals here locally.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a patient not doing well. There's 8 million people in the room. My girlfriend goes to spike a bag of IV fluid, and their liter bags explode all over us. We're both wearing white T-shirts.
Hi.
Everything is out there to see. At least I had a bra, and my girlfriend had been tanning that day and was fried to a crisp, so she didn't even have a bra on. Her white shirt. We hear this thud, turn around. One of the residents got so flustered, he actually hit the floor, passing out. Oh, it was great. And my husband is also a fellow at the hospital. He was in the room. He starts laughing at the guy. Afterward, made fun of him for it and told him, don't be thinking you're going to be getting on my wife or something. Oh, my God, it was just the best thing in the whole world.
Does your friend have nice tubes?
Oh, my God, we both do.
Hot.
Hell yes, we both do.
What cup size are we talking?
I'm a 34F and she's a 34G.
34F?
Wow. Oh, yeah.
What?
Now, are you kind
oh
of
my God.
Are you kind of a big girl, or are you like a normal sized girl who just has monster tubes?
I'm like 5'3", 110, 150.
Oh, my God.
Very muscular.
You have to be kidding me.
5'3", 110?
Yeah.
Those are real boobs?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe that you're a spinner with enormous cans like that.
You know what? No one else in my family is. It just... I guess I got lucky.
Isn't that comical?
Are they, and they're firm, too?
Oh, God, yeah.
My God.
That's so
I feel
funny.
like demanding a picture.
It's just so funny how with wet T-shirts, how that goes, like in this example right here, how it's just like blinds and window opening and closing. You know what I mean? How you have somebody you can't see anything, and the minute they're wet, then boom, it's just like you open the blinds, you just see everything.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Must have been
they're white T-shirts. I mean, what are you going to hide through it, right?
That must have been a huge bag of IV fluid with all that cannage, that acreage of cannage to go over.
Very nice. Thanks for calling it in, Sean. I really appreciate that.
Boy.
Let's see. Is this Bob?
Hello.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, when I was growing up, my mom and dad used to have a little grocery store up by Lake St. Clair.
Mm-hmm.
Summertime, the girls would come in from the beach in their bikinis. We didn't have the policy of dress code.
Yeah.
Which was great for me and my brothers.
Sure.
Anyway, a girl reaches down on the lower shelf in the cooler to get something out, and they're giant tubes. I mean, she was smoking hot.
Yeah.
After about 15, that was awesome.
Yeah, at
Anyway.
15, that is pretty powerful.
That's smoking hot.
Tubes fall out. My brother's standing right there. All he's doing is he's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm going, dude, you're looking at the wrong thing.
Let's try John.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, what's up, John?
Not much. I was, a few years ago, I was at a public swimming pool in Garden City. And, this chick dove in off the diving board, and everything came off.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, her bikini top actually went under her tubes, and, her bottom came totally off, and her husband jumped in right away.
Bummer.
Yeah. Boy, it is smart, really, to go to those swimming pools and just sit down there like a scene out of The Graduate with a scuba tank on and just watch the women jump in the water.
That's a great scene in The Graduate, by the way.
Oh, that's terrific.
Plastics. Hey,
Yeah.
Jason.
Hey, I'm a cop in Detroit, and a couple years ago at the state fair, we were working crowd control in the band shell, and in the middle aisle, I don't know if you're familiar with it, there was a big chick fight that broke out. And as we were running there, benches started getting turned over and everything. And once we got there, the two chicks were on top of each other, just, pummeling each other. And as my partner grabbed the chick that was on top, she was a little blonde, about, 5'1", maybe, 110 pounds.
Wow.
He yanked her off. Her tube top went up around her around her neck, and gave the entire crowd a full throne.
I'm sure the crowd went nuts too, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty livid scene.
Hey, Steve. Wow. How you doing, Steve?
All right, how about you?
Good. What's up?
Hey, here's a good one for you, Mike. Hey, I work EMS, and we had this call, this older woman. We have to put these EKG leads on. Well, you just pick up, it just goes on the torso. So I had picked up, just the bottom half of her shirt to go put this lead on, just around her waist. Just as I picked up her shirt, all you see is this nipple attached to a bunch of loose skin.
For God's sakes.
No!
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You're going to be our last story because we got to do this Stones medley, but go ahead. Make it a good one.
Hey, man, me and my buddy were on Daytona Beach a couple years ago for spring break, and this chick was walking on her hands on the beach with, her legs spread wide open.
Wow.
And we went to go take a picture of it, and we were like, no way.
We couldn't quite take that story exactly as we got it.
A little too much detail about the lower half.
We have some of the most hilarious emails. I got two quick stories. The first tubes I ever saw had to probably, in my mind, be the best I ever seen. I was 13. My cousin's 24-year-old wife decided to breastfeed her newborn right in front of me. It wasn't just my first set of tubes. It was my first boner.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
I saw her 2 months ago after 25 years, and she still has a hot rack. Breastfeeders rock. Second, when I met a girl I dated a few times at the beach with one of her girlfriends, her friend took off her T-shirt and her entire tube was out. Oh, I guess out of her bikini top.
Yeah.
I was wearing mirror sunglasses. I was surprised she didn't see the reflection of her boob in them because I couldn't take my eyes off them. Must have been out 15 minutes before she nonchalantly put it back in. How could she not know?
Yeah,
I know if Mike Johnson were hanging out. Can't they feel the breeze?
Yeah, they can. You know they can. Are you kidding? Sure, these are tramps you're talking about here.
She wanted him to see it, obviously.
Of course she did.
Let's see, as a little kid. When I was a little kid, the hot girl in the neighborhood was skinny dipping during the day in her pool, and word got around. All of us kids were lined up along the fence next door, not being able to see anything. Her mother came out knowing she was naked and with a belt, yelled to her, get her ass in the house. As she ran from the pool to the house naked, all of us were taking the view the whole time.
Wow. God, that reminds me, I just had a flashback to a moment I had when we were in Florida, and I was out on the balcony. I don't know where, fortunately Trish was, somewhere in the room doing something. And there was this girl laying on the sand. She was on her back and out there sunning herself on the beach. Mm-hmm. And she was she wasn't that far, maybe 30 yards out in front of me. And for no reason, she kind of sets up like she's going to do a sit-up. And she reaches down, takes a hold of her bikini bottom, and lifts it up as high up as she can. And just looks at her equipment. She just stares at it, and stares at it, and stares at it.
Was it worth staring at?
Yeah, it was an explosion, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, boy.
It was years ago when things just kind of went wild, grew wild.
Did you?
I didn't have time.
I didn't have time.
You didn't have 2 minutes?
Can't you time manage?
Only 2 minutes. Come on.
I think I did say something to Trish like, we need ice.
Is this ever
And I
obnoxious?
can still see that to this day. I can see that.
You can.
And it's a really strong image.
Accidental nudity. I remember a few years ago, I was looking at a video of a plane crash in South America. The plane exploded in midair. Everyone's clothes were ripped off. On the ground, the search team took video. And we have another email about this very same thing. This guy saw this on Nova. And he said they showed this is so bad. I hate to even read it. I'll just read it. And again, this is accidental nudity. And this is the horrible dilemma is that you find yourself going, oh my God, that person's nude. But at the same time, it was
a tragedy.
Yeah. And in this case, someone's hooters were exposed.
Yeah.
And it was a headless torso.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't see it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Don't bring me into this.
Oh, brother. Oh, for God's sake. Well, remember we were I guess we were laughing about the idea that it's bad enough when a person gets in a horrible plane crash, but the idea when there's an explosion, it blows your clothes off.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I know. So you're nude, you're crying, and you're horrified.
If you get Yeah, you're in midair or something, you're free falling to the ground, your clothes, you end up nude.
Feel good.
Blows your clothes right off.
Did you watch the news last night?
Some of it.
Did you watch Channel 7 News?
I watched 7 at the 7 o'clock late. I was watching a lot of MSNBC
you might have caught this
and Fox
clip.
News earlier than that.
There was this clip about some guy who was...
Some guy.
It's funny because Tess was upset about the way she stated it. She said, and this man is standing there pleasing himself. And Tess was like, shouldn't it be pleasuring himself?
Instead of pleasing? Pleasing, pleasuring.
I mean, she was kind of hung up on the whole grammatical end of it, and I was like,
both
if
could work.
If the guy's beating it, I think, the fact
pleasuring
that
is, of course,
she's been asked to explain this is hard enough without getting on her about her grammar.
Pleasuring would be preferred, but pleasing, there's some guys who would say they please themselves.
I knew what she was talking about. Here, check this out. I couldn't believe this guy. He kept beating it, though.
Women over the years is getting a whole lot bolder.
These girls are screaming, and he keeps doing it.
This is Paul. Flashing people at a Clinton Township apartment complex.
Is this a guy named...
Some of the victims are nurses who care for disabled patients. Police say the flasher used to keep his distance, but lately he's getting closer.
I went to go smoke a cigarette outside at the back patio, and he was right there when I was getting ready to open the door, pleasing himself. And I'm
sure a lot of people are going, well, that's what you get for smoking.
Yeah, right. I saw this story.
That's what you get for smoking.
I used to live in Clinton Township. First thing I saw this story was like, how close was he to my old house?
Getting closer.
I went to go smoke a cigarette outside at the back patio, and he was right there when I was getting ready to open the door, pleasing himself. And I started screaming my head off like a lunatic, and he didn't budge. He didn't move. He didn't do anything.
Look at how they're only shooting her from the neck down.
First name.
The guy's just beating it when she's screaming her head off, and he just keeps beating it.
Oh yeah, well they're on a mission. They like it when you see them. That's where they really get off. Because they're like, she's seeing it.
Well, this guy.
Oh, that's what
man,
launches
is this guy
him,
a weirdo?
Yeah, I know it. And that
because he's been doing it over and over. I know that.
Doesn't he look creepy?
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like he's overweight and probably a pin and he's weird and does he look gross?
I don't know. Should he be pleasing himself with glasses on?
I know.
Does that seem kind of weird?
I know, and
I
all
think
that.
He'd take his glasses off.
I know, probably all that for a boil over. Truth be told.
What's that?
See his subjects.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
Jeez, but doesn't he look wacky?
Yeah, back up to that illustration of him.
I envision a boil over after a lot of work.
We can hook him up with one of those laser doctors. Get his vision corrected.
Yeah, offer him LASIK to as a way to pull him in and arrest him.
Yeah. Well, the thing
we're offering free LASIK to anybody.
The thing of it is, though, is if I'm out there being threatened by this guy, and like that girl complaining, I would say, don't shoot me from the neck down. That's what he's. If he watches the news, I'm in trouble. I wouldn't. Have
you ever noticed about file footage on fat people?
Yes.
Whenever they do a fat person story, they always shoot them from the neck down. Like, we wouldn't dare show you the face of this overweight person.
Yeah. It was funny.
That would be too humiliating.
It was down in Florida. I saw a story about that. It was the same thing. All these clips of these fat asses.
From the neck down.
Oh, yeah.
Or from behind.
On the beach and
they shoot from behind all the time, too.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, by the way, why didn't she take off and run? It sounded like she stood there, screamed her head off, made this great mental picture of his face.
Yeah, I know. And now he's watching the news and freeze framing on her body now since the whole interview she shot from the neck down.
I wouldn't be screaming. I think I would take off.
Oh, I would take off.
Maybe she didn't want to put her cigarette out.
No, it could be.
Anyway, in Troy, a Mount Clemens man, was arrested Monday. This guy was... he's been busted for peeking into multiple women's fitting rooms.
Oh, God. Yeah, boy.
Look at this guy. 49 years old. Look at that guy. What a creep.
Jeez.
But, that reminded me of something. And
wow. Look at his head. Look at that. Looks like a turtle. His head popping out of that.
Didn't this guy just kind of went in there on the corner like, hey, what's going on?
What does he do? Does he push the curtain aside a little bit? Or does he just look for...
That's what it sounds
when
like.
the women go in there, sometimes they don't pull the curtain all the way.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Because that...
What a creep.
I can tell you from experience that when I've done that, is that I look for the chick that forgets to push the curtain all the way, and then I look for the telltale mirror.
You're creeping me out, old man.
And, of course, I know she's playing with her boobs in there. She's not trying on that gown. She's playing with her boobs. And then I'll be able to see in the mirror because she doesn't realize I'm looking at the mirror from the angle between, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I've actually been in a situation where...
that?
The curtain doesn't shut
You've done the same
way.
thing, yeah.
And if you're at the right angle, You never know how close you're going to be to that little
I know.
crack.
Hey, I've seen
this is like in a bathroom
stuff in my day.
Not that I peek at people in bathroom stalls, but there is that little crack where you can't see it.
Sure.
So anyway,
I've looked a time or 2 or 3.
I was at this clothing store.
Speaking of the choir.
This friend of mine, after I got out of college, had a clothing store, and I was in there we were going to go to happy hour. And some woman who was, probably about 30 or so, she had a little kid, like 2 or 3, that was running around like wildfire.
Oh, brother.
And anyway, this kid was running in and out of the fitting room, and it was this curtain that was pulled shut. And the kid gets tangled up in the curtain.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, the kid pulls it about halfway open, and there's mommy. She's just taking her sweater off.
No way.
Yeah, she's just in panties and this pretty hot bra.
Smoking hot.
Oh, my God. We both saw it.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Please get that kid riled up again.
Oh, you're not kidding. Give that kid a sucker to do it again.
Because the kid got untangled, and the funny thing was...
Here, kid, have a lollipop. See that again, will you?
The sweater was, right at her neck.
Yeah.
So she didn't even see any of this happen.
She
didn't know it happened.
That's right. Oh, perfect.
It will be my honor to remove your panties.
God, that's perfect.
We are just literally praying to God. Give that kid a Coke or something. Get that kid to get
him in action again.
Hung up in that curtain
Absolutely.
again when she takes her bra off.
Sure.
And so anyway, I just thought about that. Anybody have an experience like that, though, where one of those accidental nudity in a fitting room deals? 313-298-WRIF.
I've experienced things like that a lot, except for I never was fortunate enough to have her wear her garments over her face so she can't.
Yeah, it was just at her neck. She was just about to pull it up over her face.
Oh, what's the chance of that?
Yeah, it was. It was one of those 1 in a million deals where you just, thank God for the because all the happenstance, the kid getting tied up in the curtain.
It's your lucky day. I go buy a lottery ticket.
Just at the moment, the sweater's up at her neck.
Sure.
I mean, it was just unbelievable. And the fact that she didn't see it, too, so you knew it could happen again. Of course it didn't.
Yeah, of course.
But anyway, any good fitting room stories? Not creepy stories like this guy. Was he actually pulling the curtain? Because it doesn't say that in the story here.
Or was he just peering, looking for...
It says he was accused of peeking into fitting rooms in Troy.
It almost sounds like he walked up real close to the curtain and almost stuck his eye right there, doesn't it?
His name is Michael Moore.
Really?
Yeah, you know what? He's about Michael Moore's age, too. He's 49.
Is he wearing a tiger cap?
No.
Okay.
No, he does have round glasses, though, kind of like Michael Moore's.
Yeah.
But it just says he was accused, faces charges of indecent conduct.
Yeah.
Misdemeanors punishable by up to 90 days in jail and $500 fines in connection with incidents at Marshall Fields at Oakland Mall on 14 Mile. So he does it at the same place? That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Let's see. Hey, Nick.
How's it going?
How you doing, man?
Good. We were working for my dad's company, and we were putting up the siding on a 2-story house. So me and another guy were putting up extension ladders, and then we were going to put up the siding. That's pretty early in the morning.
Oh, I can already tell where this is going. Go ahead.
We're carrying the siding up. We both start nailing it up, and we look in the window, and all of a sudden, this smoking girl comes out. She's like 20 or 21.
Oh,
I mean, drop dead gorgeous. She just steps out of the shower, go to grab the towel, and we both look at each other, look in the window, and we're like, oh, my God. And she turns around and just starts screaming.
Oh, you had absolute eye contact with her?
Full-blown out eye contact.
Oh, man.
And what her body look like?
Oh, she was a 10.
Just
a 10.
A knockout.
Jeez.
The mother knew that we were working on the outside of the outside of the house.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Yeah,
that's right. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
We screamed down the ladder, and we look at each other. We walked to the front door, and I'm like, ma'am, your daughter was in the bathroom while we were working on it. Oh, don't worry about that. She knew that she wasn't supposed to be in there right now. I'm like,
oh, she wanted you to see her.
She did it deliberately.
She wanted you to see her. Do not be fooled by that act.
Yeah, and sounds like it.
I would have definitely been prepared for her to hit on you at our first opportunity.
Yeah, the screen was all put on.
Right now, we'll take a break.
Tim, how you doing? Tim, are you there?
Hey, Drew. Hey, Mike. What's going on?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, got a really good accidental nudity story. I went bra shopping with my wife, which I hate doing.
Wait, you went bra shopping? Did your wife say, hey, I'm going bra shopping. You want to come with me?
To get some, that's what I had to do.
Well, the problem with that is she goes into the fitting room, and there you are standing in the bra area looking like a creep.
Well, the funny thing is, she went in to change, and there was 2 fitting rooms. The one she went in, and then there was another one, and the door to the other one, the door actually broke right off the frame.
Ooh.
And the lady was topless in there. It was very nice.
What? The door broke off while she was in there?
Yes.
What? What, you're standing there and all of a sudden the door just comes...
Just fell right down.
The door just falls right down and there she is with her
like
cans hanging.
Right, absolutely.
Was she hot?
She could have peeled 10.
Yeah. Well, she could have peeled 10. Well,
still, she wanted. She broke the door.
That was your lucky day. What's the chance of that?
She broke the door on purpose. She wanted him to see her. Obviously, all these stories, it seems that's the case.
What is the chance the door's gonna come?
That's pretty wild. Hey, Roger.
Hey.
What happened to you?
I was actually in Southern California. I used to live out there, and we were in one of the department stores. My girlfriend was trying on clothes, and she kept calling me in to take a look at what she was trying on.
Right.
But somebody had installed the louvered doors to the dressing rooms upside down, so as I'm walking down through between them, you can see into every one of them.
Oh, that's fantastic. That contractor did that on purpose.
Obviously. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure he did.
I kept walking back out and waiting outside, going, well, I'm going to wait out front. And every time she would call me back, I'm walking through just seeing everything.
Oh, is that hot?
Oh, that's great. Was there some great scenery, or everybody was a slob?
It was excellent. Because Southern California, man, it was right at summertime, and you had all the younger women in there.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Jeez, how hot. Oh,
man,
my
that's
God.
pretty hot. And you to think that your girlfriend, that she led him into all that action, too. Is this Gerald?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, man, what happened?
I was working at a clothing store in the mall during back-to-school season. You know, there's all the high school kids in there and everything. And I had to let somebody in the fitting room. You have to knock on the door to make sure there's no one in there. And I knocked on the door. I didn't hear the lady that was in there say she was in there, so I opened it up, and she's just standing like a deer in the headlights in her bra, all freaking out. and I was like, oops, my bad. And she got all mad and went and yelled at my manager for it. And I was like, hey, you know, I didn't hear it. It's busy. It's loud here. You know, I can't help it.
She didn't say anything on purpose. She wanted you to walk in there, and then she went and yelled at the manager just to act as if she didn't want you to see her.
She didn't want you to think she was a whore, you know.
That's how they usually are.
She was dying for She was dying for somebody to see her and enjoy her.
It's this voyeuristic crap. Nobody's fooling anybody here.
When women play games like that. Why don't you just come out and say, hey, look, I wanted you to see me. What do you think? Am I hot or what?
Because they feel trashy like that.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, this is pretty funny. I was at Somerset Mall in Hollister, and this is like when the store first just opened. And they had the dressing rooms where girls and guys go on the same side, and they had like the shower curtain type dressing rooms.
Okay.
And I'm in there, and these 2 girls next to me, probably about 18, 19, I don't know, but all of a sudden, bare booty just ends up sticking in my room with me. And I'm like, I see your friend in the mirror looking at me. So I was feeling kind of nervous, but I wanted to look, you know, so I just glanced at it. But that's all I could do. But I was just so embarrassed.
Wow, I'm not sure I understand how that happened.
Okay, it's like the shower curtain. Like a shower curtain dressing room?
Yeah.
Okay, and there was 2 girls next to me, and there's just enough room for basically one person, but they were both in there changing.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And her friend bends over, and the butt ends up being right in my dressing room with me. Like opening my curtain.
Yeah, sure.
You hitting her?
Nice.
The butt.
Hey,
like it's a disconnected anatomical structure.
Dwayne?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where'd your action come from?
We were cutting through Livonia Mall one time. Me and a buddy of mine, we were going to leave the mall, and we were going through Joann Fabrics.
Yeah.
And, you know, guys never go into Joann Fabrics.
Yeah, I know. I've never been there.
Tess loves that place.
As we're cutting through Joann Fabrics trying to get out of there, my buddy that was in front of me stops and goes, look. And I turned around and looked, and there was a saleswoman that was about 25, and she was trying to cut fabric for this old woman.
Yeah.
And she had to reach way over the counter to do this final cut.
Right.
And her skirt had gone all the way up. She didn't have any panties on.
No.
She had clear stockings on.
No.
We stopped dead.
Stop it. You're killing me.
And this old woman walked up to me, and she said, "What are you looking at?" And I didn't know what to say to her. We just stood there and looked.
What are you looking at? She's showing it to you. She wants you to see it. What are you supposed to do? She's begging you to look.
That's one of the hottest things I've ever heard. I can't... Wow, what a shot.
We couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe it.
Oh, man. Clear stockings right over her. Oh, my God.
Beautiful girl.
Please, everybody, prepare yourself for masturbation.
Immediately, without delay.
Is this Autumn?
Yeah.
Hey, Autumn.
Hey.
How you doing? Well, did you see some guy nude, or did somebody see you?
No, we saw a lady. We hang gutters, and my buddy goes in the back of the house, and he yells for this other guy that works for us, his buddy, Denny. He's like, "Dude, come back here. You got to see this right now." And Denny's like, "No, dude, I saw it. And Larry, he sees this woman bent over, totally nude. She's, like, cleaning under the bed. We think she was showing off.
Yeah.
So Larry's pissed. He's like, "Wait, you saw her and you didn't tell me? No, you better get back here." And Denny's like, "Yeah, you're talking about the bee's nest, right?" He's like, "No, dude, get back here now." So he goes back there, and they're just standing back there. This chick is just, like, total exhibition. It's just...
Right.
What a scam.
She's really putting on a show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a total show.
Yeah, she's completely nude and dusting and bending over and, oh, jeez.
Hey, Robert.
How weird.
Robert, how you doing?
Odd.
Good.
What's up?
Not much. I was calling. My wife had an incident where she was in the shower, and the cable guy was supposed to show up there anytime between 10 and noon. Well, he shows up a little bit early. My wife's in the shower. My 2-year-old son at the time opens up the door, lets him in. My wife comes out of the shower. All she's got on is a towel on her head, fully buck naked, walks right out into the hallway. There's my son saying, "Dad," or "Mom, there's a man here." She looks up. There's the cable guy standing right there in the door. All she could do was bolt upstairs. She's like, "I was so embarrassed. I didn't even want to go back down."
Oh, yeah,
but
of course. Yeah.
Gotta have the cable.
Gotta have the cable. Yeah. She knew he was there. She said, "Go open the door. Pretend you don't know Mommy's in there."
Absolutely.
Hey, Al.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Hey, Al.
Good. This is going back to like '97. I was in high school.
Remembers the year?
Yeah. Well, it gets branded in your head. It's so hot.
I was at football camp at Michigan State. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're walking back from Spartan Stadium to the dorm. We were staying in, I think, like Wonders Arcades or something like that. And the group of guys. So we're walking, and there's no students there, but there are some RAs there because female camps are going on too, like volleyball and stuff.
Yeah.
So as we walk by this one dorm room on the first floor, the woman is facing us. Her back is facing us, and she takes off her towel. Well, needless to say, you got 20 high schoolers, all guys. They all start screaming. She turns around, total full frontal.
She turns around.
Turns white. Okay.
Yeah.
She totally starts crying, takes off.
Wait.
Oh, no.
You can't say that.
It's all right. It's funny, but they all start screaming, so she turns around.
Yeah.
She wanted to be seen. That crying and screaming, what an act.
Turns around full frontal.
Poof! As if by some form of slut magic you'd appear.
Yep. That's right.